Hey guys, MegamanNG here, and we're back with another Gen 6 Wi-Fi battle. Today, believe it or not, I am taking on Dan, aka PokemasterTFX. I'll be posting a link to his channel in the description. He has a pretty good team, and you're about to see that team take me on. So let's get this show on the road. I start off with my trusted Arcanine that has never let me down. He starts off, on the other hand, with Galvantula, and Galvantula sets up a sticky web. Basically, anytime a Pokemon on your side comes out, it suffers a speed drop. I go for the Flare Blitz because I don't even want to know what it's going to do if it stays. And normally it would kill it, but turns out it had the Focus Sash, which he basically survived by hanging in there. Yeah, I am surprised. He goes for a Thunder Wave, and the Thunder Wave does give my Arcanine the Parahacks. Yeah, as if it's not, like, slow enough. But either way, I'm not going to deal with this thing any further. I use a Crunch, and that takes care of that. If it didn't have the Focus Sash, then it would have been done. And I do get a crit, but I don't think that really matters by this point. He sends in Tyrantrum, and taking advantage of the drop speed from my Arcanine, he goes for an Earthquake and takes it down. The damage was very extensive, not to mention it was super effective too. Ah, that sucks badly. Either way, I send in my trusted Greninja, and due to the sticky web that he unleashed, its speed dropped down by 1 level. That doesn't matter because I'm still faster than Tyrantrum. I go for the Ice Beam, which Protean kicks in, not to mention Expert Belt adds extra damage to super effective moves, and surprisingly, it survives. And I'm like, what? Wow. And it goes for a Head Smash, and the Head Smash literally takes it out in one shot. However, sadly, it suffers recoil as a result, and Tyrantrum goes down as well. So, it's basically now 2-2. This fight's already intense. Anyway, I send in Chansey, my trusted one of course, and he sends in Umbreon, and it's a shiny, folks. Oh, and Chansey gets the speed drop due to Sticky Web. I don't think it matters because he goes for a Toxic, and he misses. I go for a Toxic, and it connects, and now he's in a badly poisoned state. That's right, folks. My Chansey is designed to deliver pain. However, it doesn't matter because it's synchronized makes me poisoned too. Yeah, you're going to notice a difference between the drops of HP. Since Chansey has like a lot of HP, he suffers like a lot more poison damage than normal. But I don't think it matters. Anyway, he goes for a Protect, predicting what I'll do next. I try going for a Seismic Toss and it doesn't work. I'm beginning to wonder more exactly if this Umbreon is a Wish-type Umbreon. I can tell it has Protect, it has Toxic, it has, like, Wish or something, then I can tell it's predictable. Yeah. Now the poison kicks in even further, believe me. And despite the fact that it has the Umbreon has leftovers, it's not going to do much. So I make a switch and I go into my trusted Ferrothorn, which is part Steel. It gets caught in the sticky web, lowers its speed, but I don't think it matters that much because it's going to help make Gyro Ball stronger. It unleashes a Payback, and the Payback wasn't that effective. However, sadly, that doesn't make a difference, since now it suffers Iron Barb damage and Rocky Helmet damage. Yes, 2 for the price of 1. Ain't that sad? Oh well, at least the poison damage is going to kick in a lot. Yeah, because the longer that Pokemon stays out there, the more pain it gets. And it uses Wish, and my thought was spot on. Yep, now I already know what its moveset is, and I'm already prepared. So I set up the rocks in case he tries anything funny, of course. And since it just gave me a free turn, I'm all good. But he's now recovering leftovers, but suffers more and more poison damage. And I wouldn't be surprised if next turn it dies. But it makes a switch, and I'm beginning to wonder if it's a pretty good switch. And he sends in Darmanitan. And thanks to the Stealth Rock, it does a load of damage. But I get a free turn, and I set up spikes. So now I have 1 layer of Stealth Rock and 1 layer of spikes. That's going to help me out greatly. And the Wish basically restored him to full health. So I have to make a switch and fast because I don't even want to get near that thing. So I send in my Chansey, thanks to Natural Cure, it's now fully healed, and it suffers another speed drop. Yeah, that sucks. It goes for a Stone Edge, and the Stone Edge does some damage, but not a whole lot. It decides now to go for a Flare Blitz. And the Flare Blitz, I'm hoping that Chansey could withstand it, and it doesn't. It doesn't, but at least it survived, like, it can survive whatever it can bring out. And it suffers more recoil damage. So, yeah. Anyway, I send in now Electivire, and this Electivire, as you know, has a Focus Sash. However, due to the sticky web, its speed drops. Darmanitan goes now for a Stone Edge, and the Stone Edge does a load of damage. However, I decide to bring on the pain with an Earthquake, and the Earthquake just takes down Darmanitan. Though Darmanitan is very devastating with its physical attacks, its defenses are absolutely pitiful. Yeah. So he now sends in Gallade, and thanks to Stealth Rocks and Spikes, the damage is extensive. And he goes down for a power-up punch, and the power-up punch takes down my Electivire. However, due to its effect, it gains a +1 attack. Imagine it being used in a sheer force. That would at least be helpful. And it suffers from Life Orb recoil. So I decide to send in its alternate, Gardevoir, and due to the Sticky Web, it suffers, I believe, a speed drop. And I trace and it discovers it has Steadfast, which raises speed anytime a Pokemon is flinched. So I'm not going to waste any time, and I decide to just Mega Evolve it to Mega Gardevoir. Yep, I'm bringing on the pain right here, folks, because I just want to get this done. I want to kick his butt. He goes now for a Night Slash, and the Night Slash was not really that effective. However, it doesn't do that much. But I unleash now a powerful Moonblast, and the Moonblast takes down Gallade, and I'm like, thank you. At least my Gardevoir was able to survive it. Yeah, it's part fairy, so basically it like normals out the damage. So, he sends in a Gengar, and yes, this Gengar is shiny. Don't let that fool you. That Gengar is dangerous. It goes for a Shadow Ball, and Gengar actually takes down my Gardevoir. Yeah, I know. It's because I was a bit surprised that it did, but I don't think that really makes much of a difference. Anyway, I send in now my Ferrothorn, and my Ferrothorn can withstand anything he dishes out. And yes, the speed drops also help me out greatly. He goes for a Hypnosis and it misses, but I decide to strike back with a Gyro Ball. And due to the lowered speed that it has, it basically does a lot of damage to Gengar. So he instead decides to go for a Shadow Ball, and the Shadow Ball doesn't do much either. I go for the Gyro Ball, and that takes down Gengar. Yeah, I think the Sticky Web that he used in the beginning really hurt him out in the long run. It really did. And now all he has left is his Umbreon that's been badly poisoned and is now going to suffer Stealth Rock and Spike damage. Yeah, this fight's already over, so he goes for a Wish thinking that he could just heal up in the next turn. However, sadly, that makes little difference because he's done anyway. I go for the Gyro Ball, and that takes care of it. I apologize if I have to like mess up my lines and such. Commentating a lot of this can really hurt my throat. Anyway, thank you very much for the battle, Dan. I really appreciate it, and I hope you guys have appreciated it too. I'm going to hopefully check and see if this video comes out properly, because I've been having a few load of problems rendering-wise and everything, but hopefully this won't happen this time. Thanks for the battle, Dan. Check out his channel, and if you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button. It does mean a lot to me, it does mean a lot to Dan, and it does mean a lot to everyone. Oh, and his team's pretty good too. Alright, later guys.